good day, good evening, good. Anyway, this is Michelle Phillips. It's great to be with you again. Michelle Phillips with Souls Awakening. And what I really want to talk to you about today is matching and merging with your intentions of what you want in life. And the Creator's talking about, and has been talking about for quite a while, we're coming into a new lifetime without physically leaving the body. And as you look at your life, what is it that you'd like to have in this new lifetime? Sorry, I'm laughing because I have a friend looking in the window here. So what is it that you'd like to have in this new lifetime? Really look at it, because just as you design the lifetime that you've gone through now, all of this karmic stuff, you have the opportunity to redesign a new lifetime. One where you're really happy and joyful and have love in your life and laughter and health and everything else that you believe that you would like to have in a life. So the one that we're coming out of, that you've lived so far, has been from the pain body. So it's been the lower chakra energy. All of the fear and the grief and the pain and the loneliness and the hurt, all of those old stories now are the ones that your soul agreed to come down to the earth plane to clear out, to clean out. That was all the karmic stuff. And now your soul, believe it or not, has agreed that you're going to come into a new lifetime without physically leaving the body. So there's so many people that are leaving the planet right now. And if you are still here, your agreement is to leave all of the past behind and really move into a new lifetime as the master and co-creator in your life. So it's really important to write down what you want. And even if you've done this before, and I know many of you have, we're in a totally higher, different vibration now. We're moving into ourselves multidimensionally in the light of who we are, where we've been vibrating multidimensionally in all this old karmic pain body stuff. So in the higher vibrations now, what do you want in life? And if you don't know what you want, write down what you don't want, because you know that it's usually the opposite of that. And when you're recreating or co-creating the new lifetime, it's really important to do it in the positive, because the subconscious mind does not know the difference between don't and do. So it must always be in the do, in the positive. So as I was talking to you before, this book came through me a few years ago when I was working in Sweden. And I was around a woman that was promoting me that had gone through a dark night of the soul similar to what I had gone through. And she kept talking about it, and I said, I know it, I've got it, I understand it, I've lived it, and I don't want to hear it anymore. And it was her identity, it was her story, so she didn't want to move out of it. And what I felt happening, I could feel myself starting to go into fear of, oh my God, am I going to go through that again? I can't handle it, or really starting to feel pretty terrified about it. And then what the Creator was showing me is that my etheric body system, so I don't know if you can see the book here, the energy, that our energy body, our etheric body actually has a collective DNA system. So what had happened with me is I was around her, my etheric DNA had matched and merged with hers, and her emotions, because our emotions trigger our DNA system, our emotions trigger our subconscious mind. So when you go through an emotional experience, you've matched and merged with someone, the subconscious mind is like Google. Then it's going to open up and download or awaken many other lifetimes and agreements, or even emotions in this lifetime of what you've gone through. So then you're in this whole collective energy field of that same pattern. So the Creator was showing me that my etheric system had matched and merged with what she was going through. My subconscious mind opened up to the experiences that I had gone through of the dark night of the soul. So when I understood this, I was able to go up through the pineal gland. And those of you that have heard me speak so far and will continue to hear me, you know I'm always talking about the pineal gland, which is your DNA connection to the source, to Mother, Father, God, Creator, whatever you want to call the source to be, the I am. And then now we're even going up further and into the one cell, which is behind me, from which we're first created. So I went up through the pineal gland into that source energy and disconnected from what I had matched and merged with her. I went up, cleared it out. And then the Creator was showing me when we haven't understand that, when we understand it, we can choose what we want to match and merge with. So as you look at your own life now, what is it that you'd like to have in your life? So the way you do this, we're going to show you how again. You go up through the root, up through all of your chakras, your first chakra, second chakra. And when I look into people's bodies, when I'm doing sessions with them, and I look into the second chakra, I can see their whole history of what they went through with their parents, what it was like when they were conceived, even what it was like before they came down into this lifetime, what it was like in the mother's womb, where they started picking up all their patterns and programs. So the second chakra is the karmic chakra. The lower chakras are your pain body chakra energy. So what we're going to do, again, you move up through the root, your first chakra, up through the second chakra, which is about 2 inches below the navel, up through your solar plexus, your emotional body, up through your heart. And the Creator has shown me that the thymus, which many people are calling the high heart, is the new chakra. And the color of that chakra is aqua. And when I'm working with people, many times they'll say, I don't know why, but I'm seeing this turquoise aqua color. Even when I haven't even said anything to them, they're experiencing it around them. So anyway, you move up through all of the chakras, up through the heart chakra, the thymus, the throat, through the third eye, up through the crown, the pineal gland, and into Mother, Father, God, Creator's energy. So once you get there, you want to set the intention, and it would go like this. So we're going to set the intention for prosperity and abundance, because I know it's an issue that a lot of people on the earth are having right now. We could say the lack of. So as we're up through the pineal gland into the source energy, you're going to say, I now set the intention and command.
I now set the intention and command
That every cell of my body.
that every cell of my body,
That all consciousness of my being.
that all consciousness of my being
Now awakens. Receives.
Trust, knows
That I am prosperous.
that I am prosperous,
That abundance
and
prosperity
prosperity
is my birthright.
is my birthright,
Is my foundation.
foundation.
And I now open every cell of my body.
And I now open every cell of my
all
body,
consciousness of my being.
all consciousness of my being,
To receive.
and
match and merge.
match and merge
With prosperity.
prosperity
And abundance. Financial prosperity.
and abundance
In the highest consciousness.
in the highest consciousness
of my being. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is done.
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 And again, the pineal gland is the master cell that communicates with all of the other cells in your body and system. So now when you've set the intention of it, I want you to think of what prosperity means to you, what abundance means to you. So if you had the financial security and abundance that you desire to have in your life, I want you to think emotionally, because the heart connects very much with the mind, the subconscious mind. So anything you've gone through in life that the subconscious is holding the memory of, your heart also has the emotions connected to it. So look at your life and how you would feel if you had prosperity and abundance. And look at the world, and there's a lot of prosperity and abundance in the world. So one of them that I like to look at is Bill Gates, because he and his wife donate $1 million a day. So with the prosperity that they have, they're able to help so many other people, and that's definitely their foundation. So you can look at Bill Gates and the financial security he has, or the other financial security in the world, and there's so much of it. So I want you to think of it, feel it, imagine it, and then your heart's going to open up, And you're going to feel this energy in your whole etheric body. Remember, the etheric body has a collective DNA system. So you're thinking it, you're imagining it, you're going to feel it. And again, if you can't feel it on your own, think about other people that you know that are very prosperous and abundant. So then you're going to match and merge. Just imagine your heart opening front and back, and your frequency is going to match this frequency of abundance, of prosperity. We're going to bring the energy out the back of your heart, same thing. So your whole etheric body, energy body then, is matching prosperity and abundance. Then you're going to merge. Just imagine yourself merging like these beautiful wings of love that are your wings, and you're merging into all of the abundance in the world, to the morphogenetic fields of it. So the morphogenetic field is when cells come together of like consciousness. So we call ourselves souls, but we're actually cells of a higher consciousness. So what you're doing, you've set the intention from the master cell, you've downloaded it into the cells of your body, and you're matching and merging with all of the prosperity and abundance in the world. And there's so much of it. And this really, really works if you do it. So you're going to match and merge with it, and gives thanks that it's done. And again, like attracts like. So if you have matched and merged with prosperity and abundance, your cells, your systems vibrating in it, you're going to bring it back to you. So for just a moment, I want you to think now and feel, because you're in this prosperous field of prosperity, the abundance, you've matched and merged, you're one with everyone else in the world that is so abundant and prosperous. And just bring this energy through your root, through the bottom of your feet, through your whole body, into the heart and soul of Mother, Father, Earth, as they're putting their hands on the bottom of your feet and grounding you to the earth. And as you take a deep breath and you feel yourself in this prosperity, how do you feel emotionally? What you will feel, you'll have more of a sense of self-worth, more of a sense of confidence within yourself. Because when we are abundant, when we have prosperity and abundance, it gives us choices in life. So just feel how confident you are in this, how good you feel about yourself. And match and merge with this prosperity and abundance every day, and you will bring it back to you. So that's all we're going to do with this segment, but I'm going to take you into another one in just a moment, and we're going to match and merge with health and other intentions that you'd like to have in your life. So thank you again for tuning in. It's an honor to be able to be with you. And just know that you are absolutely all that you've ever looked for and wanted. You've got it. You're already that. Just set the intention and match and merge with it. Thank you. I love you. Namaste from my heart to yours.